Welcome everyone to the show. I am your host Don Vic. What's up? What's up? What's up? We in the building, baby. What's good, y'all? Boy, I'm excited, man. Today we got another guest coming on the show. Boy, oh boy. Also, part of Desert Fiends. The movie I just came from out of Las Vegas. This gentleman here, Riley Wade Chace, was also in this film. We'll be talking to him about his experience on the film. He's also a tattoo artist as well. I posted something up on my page so you guys can see his work. Guy does great work, great work. So if anybody looking for any tattoos, that's the guy you look up. Okay, and if you can't find them, you reach out to me, and I make it happen. All right. So First, first and most, I want to say big shout out to all the guests that's coming on the show. I can't wait. Tomorrow I have Elizabeth, excuse me, Chamberlain coming to the show. She's also an actress, also in the movie. We'll be talking to her tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And then Saturday we have the squad, the bomb squad of Desert Fiends, okay, coming to the show. It's just, it's not the whole team because there's a whole lot of people, but there is a majority of them coming on Saturday, and I can't wait to have it because we're gonna have fun Saturday. Saturday we're gonna have fun. I got a little something cooking up, little game cooking up for these guys and gals that are coming up on Saturday. So we're gonna mix it up with a little game I got in mind, so guys don't get nervous. Okay, we're gonna make it a little fun. So big shout out to all the viewers, all the fans, big shout out to all my family, my kids, my sisters, my nephews, my grandkids. You all know the vibes, okay? And big shout out to all the cast of Desert Fiends that came out and not just supported, but was part of the film crew as well. Everybody was fantastic. Big shout out to you guys as well. Also, big shout out to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You already know everybody that follows me. Big shout out to you. All right. And definitely big shout out to all my viewers. Y'all know the vibes. So big shout out to Scotland, to my country, Scotland. Big shout out to Africa. Big shout out to Nigeria. Okay. Big shout out to Nigeria and Ghana, Africa. Big shout out to y'all, Scotland in the building, Ireland, Germany, Colombia, Australia. Woo, boy, everybody. Big shout out to y'all. I appreciate you, man. You guys show me so much. Okay. Who's up in the building? Liz, what's up? What's up, Liz? Liz is in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Big shout out to Liz. Liz is paranormal investigator. Big shout out to her. Kisses to her. Oh boy, here we go. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hello.
Brother, this just happened last time when I was trying to do Zoom on my iPad, but like right now, I hit click StreamYard.
Yeah.
It don't do shit on my iPad. I was hoping to do it on my iPad so I can still like
Oh,
have somebody interacting on my phone.
did you download the app?
No, not yet. I guess I don't have StreamYard, so I go to.
Yeah, you got to download the app. I'm already on my live, so whenever you.
Okay.
So whenever.
I get that real quick.
Yeah.
So
Take your time.
What do I go do?
Yeah, just Google StreamYard and then get it. It's got like a little a duck, and that's the one you hit.
App Store, right?
Yeah. StreamYard, yeah. So if you have someone there to help you, just log into that.
Yeah, I can probably do that.
Yeah, it's simple. It's a free app.
Yeah, why is it not? Okay, it's not in the App Store, not the Apple Store.
Oh, no.
Like,
just like Google it. Google it. Google the app. StreamYard. Google StreamYard. and it should come up. Sorry, guys. I'm talking to Riley right now. What's up, Anthony? Wrath Prince. What's going on?
Live now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's just some. Sorry.
Yeah. What's up, Anthony? Anything cooking up, Anthony? Anything cooking up? I know you did an investigation not too long ago. So share it on my group page so we can look at it. You know, so people can tune in and check out what you got going on. All right. So Riley, I'll call you right back, or you call me back. All right. So Riley's trying to get the app on. So see, this is what I'm saying. You gotta, guys. You for those of y'all that are coming on the show, download StreamYard app. It's free. It's free. Just download it so we won't have what's going on right now. He's trying to log on to the app. He didn't have the app. So try to get the app so that when I send you the link, you can link onto the show right away. It's real simple to get on it. It'll direct you to how to get onto the link. So we'll waiting for Rally to come on, but I just want to say that I'm very proud of a lot of you guys that I see and I'm watching. You guys are really being active, staying busy, which is a great thing, and I like to see that. And I want to thank everybody that's reaching out to me to be a part of a part of the show, especially all the cast that's been in the movie, Desert Fiends. Um, Also, big shout out to Sean C. Phillips and Nicole and everybody else. Warren, Warren's coming on the show. We got Jennifer coming on the show. Michelle just had an accident, so I don't know if she's gonna make it out to the show on Saturday. So, we got our prayers going on to Michelle Kubiak. Um, so keep your fingers crossed. Make sure she's okay. She had an accident. The car's wrecked. So so we hoping she is okay. We also got Dalen Castillo coming to the show. We got TK Payne. We have Mike Galindo coming to the shade to the show Saturday. We have Jeff Webb coming to the show. So we have Salem Star coming to the show. It's going to be a great show, guys. So tune in on Saturday. We got all these people coming in at the same time. It's going to be beautiful. I'm excited. I'm excited to have all of them on the show. And see them all again. After shooting the film like a week or 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and see him again. It'll be phenomenal to see him, But folks, I also got some more guests coming from the film. We got Addison. She was like the youngest actor there, and she's amazing. I interviewed her there on set, but I want to bring her on the show and talk more to her about her career. As a young lady, she's only 13, I believe, 13, and she's starting her career early. She was with her mom. Her mom was also an actress. Great mom. She's so down to earth. I love her to death. So that they were there. I met them there. So we're going to bring Addison to the show as well once her mom come back from vacation. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you, Liz. Me neither. You and I are the same. Thank you, Anthony. You're the man. 50 grand. Okay, big shout out to the P3 family. You already know the vibes. The Parapost Network. Y'all know the vibes. Okay, and everyone else, man. Everybody's so dope. And again, if anyone looking for pastry cake and you in the New York area, look up my girl Sugar Shack Bronx Sweets in New York City. She is one of the top bakers there in New York. She does cakes for all types of events, and you need to look her up. Man, she is phenomenal. So big shout out to my friend Yvonne. Okay. Big shout out to the BX, the Bronx in the city. And Connecticut. My girl Andy Polak is from Connecticut, also an actress. She's phenomenal. So big shout out to her as well. All right. So we're still waiting for Rally to get his equipment ready. Not sure. But that's why I put the post up today, folks, about making sure that your connection and everything is good, and get the StreamYard app, because these things happen, and sometimes people's equipment don't, when they try to download it, they can't download it, they're having problems. So it's good to try to get it now before the show on Saturday, so that way you'll be prepared. Um, and then you won't be trying to figure it out then. Yes, Nicole. Yes, Nicole. She was on my show, Liz, a couple days ago. Maybe like, yeah, we was talking about the film. Because it was a great thing, Liz. I went out there, and I linked up with Nicole, her husband Kev, Joel. Big shout out to Joel Collins. Too big shout out to Joel. Um, and listen, everybody was so great that I'm already missing the crew. Like it's crazy. Like like people I just met, and I feel like I know them for years. You know what I mean? And so, and I miss these guys. You know, let me see. They were all actors. Let me see, Liz. Which guy you talking about? Yes. Oh, definitely. Tune in. West Salem Kisses. Big shout out to Salem. She's in the building, baby. What's up? What's up? What's up? I can't wait to have you on the show, girl. Okay, so I don't know if you see my post, Salem, that if you don't have the StreamYard app, try to get it now. Because I got a Riley Wade Chace is trying to get on the show. He didn't have the app, so now he's having problems trying to connect to the show. So if you don't have the app, Salem, try to get it. It's a free app. StreamYard. See, this is him right now. StreamYard, and and uh and download it. Download it, and you'll be all set. So when I send you the link on Messenger, you just tap in. It'll tell you where you got to go. It's real simple. Like you do two moves and bam, you're inside. You know what I mean? I can't wait. I can't wait. So many great actors coming to the show, and I'm excited. And I'm very proud of everyone. Salem, uh, excuse me, Salem, and everyone else that was part of that film. I mean, you guys did phenomenal. Um, all I heard was great things of everyone. Everybody held their weight. So that's great. And some like myself went there just to be backgrounds and ended up with speaking roles. So that's great for those that had, like my girl Sparky, big to Sparky. Big shout out to Sparky as well. Happened to her as well. And she got a couple roles. So you know, big shout out and big congratulations to Sparky as well. I can't wait for Warren. Warren is coming on the show as well too. And Warren is up to Warren was everywhere. Okay, helping out as well. So I had an amazing time watching everyone um, perform, and listen, from what I've seen and everybody while I was there for those 3 days, or was that 5 days, but 4 days. For those 4 days that I was there and what I've seen, man, everybody acted professional. Everybody knew their line. Everyone came prepared except me. Everybody came prepared except me. I got hit with the side hook. Boom, here's the script. Read it. Be on set tomorrow. I'm like, I only got a day. I don't even got 24 hours to read the script. I had like maybe like 12 hours, you know what I mean? 14 hours to read a script, you know, thanks to Sean. And then Nicole threw me under the bus, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Joel, yes, Joel, great guy. Oh, me too, Salem. You have no idea. You have no idea. I'm excited. I'm excited because I got a little game too. I'm trying to come up with a little game. You know, the girls against the boys. You know, so don't be surprised when I say, okay, guys, we're gonna play a little game now. Okay, we're gonna make it interesting. It is, Liz. It's a horror comedy. It's a mix of both, but it's a horror movie, Liz. Okay, and I believe there's a teaser trailer that's on my page that you can watch and see what what's about to go down. I am. I am in the film. That Don Dada's in the film, Liz. Yes, I'm in the film. Wait till you see my part. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh, and you're gonna keep rewinding that part because it's funny. Along the other parts that are funny, like Salem. Salem Star did some. I don't know exactly what her part was, but she's in the movie as well. She's here. She's amazing. She did a great job. Okay, and Salem. Let me tell you, by the way, that picture that it's on for Saturday, you look amazing. Like, I saw you, you had your black dress on, but this, and you was kind of hiding, your hair and everything. So I couldn't really, tell, but that picture, man, that picture's phenomenal. Okay. Keep up the good work, girl. Okay. And everyone else. So it's gonna be exciting on Saturday. It's gonna be exciting tomorrow because tomorrow I got Elizabeth coming on the show. She was also part of that. So there's so many people. I got Samuel Alley that just reached out to me as well. That told me he's also part of the movie and is a friend with Sean and friend with Lorelli, yeah, Lorelli. Um, so we're gonna try to bring him on the show too. Everybody's welcome on the Don Big Show. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, y'all gotta know the vibes. Me neither, Kevin. Me neither. I can't wait. I listen. I can't wait. Okay. The only part that I don't really care of much is because if my homies, my boys see that part when I'm getting my butt eaten by anyway. So that part, I can't let my city see that part. That's gonna tear me apart. Lord, yes, that's it. Lori. Okay, well, it says you're in the back room. I don't see you in my back room. Hey, hey, You got jokes. We got jokesters in the we got jokesters in the building. Let me see. Let me see, Riley, because I don't see you back here. You're not. Let me send you another invite. Let me send you another invite. Log into this one. Hold on a second. Okay, here goes another one. Try to log into this one. Try to log into this to the one I just sent you, because you're not popping up on my screen. There you go. Now we in the building, baby. You feel me? Now we on the popping, folks. You heard? Oh, let me tell you, when y'all see me do this ain't no gang sign, guys. Okay, so don't think this is gangs affiliated. Nah, this is just 617 3 for the stripes. That's where I'm from. It represents Boston. So whenever we go like this, only Boston cats know what this is when we throw these up or we throw these up. Threes. Not like this. That's blood. We're talking about like this. So, all right, folks. What's up, Mark? We have my guest here on the panel. And we're going to bring him here. We're going to talk to him. Oop, he just left. Oh, here he goes. So, guys, please welcome Riley Wade Chace to the show, folks. What's up?
Gang, son. You ain't gang affiliated at all.
Yeah, right.
That's right. That's the right way to do it. No, those other guys. How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you been? How you been? It's been a while since we each other.
So I'm just trying to see if I can spin this around. So I had the iPad all set up, but downloaded a bunch of stuff, and it just never showed that I was in the waiting room. So she's got it on my phone. I'm trying to see if I can spin this thing around so she can just film for me. I don't see where that's at though. It is what it is.
Right. So you're
Sorry, 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, folks. So we finally got him here. Thanks to technology.
Sorry, guys.
All right. So tell the viewers your name, where you're from, and what do you do?
Yeah, man. So I'm Riley Wade Chace. I'm an actor and artist out of Cleveland, Ohio. Primarily a tattoo artist. That's basically what my bread and butter is. I'm 35 years old. I'm gonna tell some of these casting directors I'm 25 years old. But no, man. I tattoo. I paint. I'm a musician. And I started acting about 2 years ago. And it's been going good, like kind of hard and fast. I've gotten out of state a little bit. It's a little bit slim pickings out here, but we have like a good film community out here, and like I honestly feel like it's on the rise. Like some shit's about to kind of bubble and break out here. We have a lot of creatives out here, and like when I went to LA with my first movie with Sean, Pay to Die. Like I ran into so many people like, dude, Cleveland's just waiting to be filmed. It's just waiting to, you know what I mean? So it was a lot of, and they kind of know there's a lot of creatives just without much opportunity yet. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's bubbling. And I feel like something's coming. You know. But I've been tattooing for about 14 years now, and I'm starting to. We went from 900 square feet, little shop right in the same plaza, to 3,600 square feet, and now we basically have like our little Warhol factory. We got a tattoo studio, art gallery, little film section. We're about to build our podcast and music studio. We have a live stage for like live music and like throwing all these things. And I basically built this because I wanted like a house to do anything we really wanted, because I did start this charity called Art Addicts Anonymous. I got sober a few years ago just from alcohol, and I just wanted to like not have to rely on nobody basically for like everything we want to do or could do in the future.
Right. So before all this started for you,
Drop in the
your,
comments.
your can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, before all this started for you, what was it like before you got into the tattoo and the acting stuff? How was your life going? What was you doing
Yeah,
then?
man, to be honest with you, I was kind of like a lost boy, man. I was a little bit of a, not like a bad kid, but I was a rowdy kid, I guess, if you want to
Right,
say. Like, I was always like a little bit smaller in school, and
right,
people try to like bully me a little bit in my younger years and shit like that, and like quickly found out like I was punching and kicking since about 2 years old. I actually was in martial arts before anything that I can remember. And
right.
then they realized I couldn't do that. Then I was kind of labeled a bad kid because I was always sticking up for other people, man. Like I just fucking hate bullies, and I can fight. And yeah, I was just kind of that kid, you know what I mean? Like I was very smart and intelligent. I could test really well, but like, depending on who my teacher was, if they labeled me a bad kid, I kind of was just that kid, you know what I mean? Um, I used to have to go to the principal's office or whatever, or like certain guidance counselors, and they used to have asked me like, dude, do you just think it's like not cool to do well in school? I'm like, no, I think this is an internment camp for children. Like, you know what I mean? So I would go from gifted programs to LD programs to gifted programs to LD programs, and I ended up dropping out twice in high school, uh, just because I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll
So
just go to work.
right. So when did you figure out that you had the talent to be an artist as a uh, tattoo artist? Because some artists before they
I still don't
become
know if I got it, man. I got like a good healthy level fucking of imposter syndrome still to this day, and I'm one of the biggest names out here. And that's the reason why I like my hunger is because of fucking like imposter syndrome, and
yeah,
I'm so always ready to get knocked off my ass yet again, and I'll get right fucking back up, and I'll work harder than everybody else, and that's my thing, man. Like I have a low fucking ego. I try to fake a little bit of a cockiness to
yeah.
get a healthy confidence because I just don't have it, man. You know what I mean? Like it's just
I
not
get
me.
it.
Like
I
I'm in.
get it.
I keep choosing these fucking industries that like you have to have like that are all like ego based and shit, and it's just not me, man. It really isn't. And like people will start saying like, oh, he's got an ego, he's doing this and that. I'm like, is it, or am I just self promoting because I have to do that in these
Yeah.
businesses?
Well, but it
You
is
know how it is.
yes. When you're doing something and you motivate, you moving up. Those that ain't doing that always gonna point the finger and say that you're
Oh, they're gonna talk shit,
trying to
but they're
do.
always talking shit up or that
Yeah.
way where you're at, and it's just how it is, man. And even if you're not like this, I started sharing more who I was online about 2 years ago. Right
Mm,
before, I used to just share a really fucked up meme or joke, and then I put
right.
up a tattoo. But what I found was I wasn't sharing who I was, so it was
Yeah.
so easy to make things up about me. So now I just share everything I'm doing and who I am as a person and stuff like that. So now it's like really hard to make shit up about me. They're like, oh, that guy who's helping with that and has this charity or whatever. You can see my personality. So it's a lot harder and this is just part of the business with tattooing is like, dude, people just talk so much shit about this shop, that shop. I was never like that 14 years ago. And
Yeah.
then eventually half the industry has kind of come over to my way of thinking like, dude, it's like comedians back in the day. There was only a couple platforms to blow up, so they're all talking shit. So now there's podcasts and shit. Now they just go on each other's podcasts and prop everybody up. And that's more what I'm interested in. Like if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others.
That's right. Amen to that. I think that everyone should support everyone. If I had a tattoo shop and I knew that you had one, I'm not gonna talk about your your tattoo shop. I'm gonna come over there and say I'm gonna introduce myself and say, hey, I'm done with neighbors. What
Let's
can we do
guest
to help?
spot. That's how I'm at.
Yeah,
How can we like? There's more than enough skin and clients for everybody, dude. And
right. That's
yeah,
right.
and it's like that in every industry. And what I'm noticing out here too, to be honest, since I got back, is like, a bunch of people that say they support indie projects and indie film. I'm starting to notice they support the ones they're in. And
Yeah.
I'm not about that. I was like, I'm putting everybody. I'm like, you want to tag me on my page and have my
Yeah.
page work for you? I'm just always accepting that shit. So I tag you back, and you're like, I'm not involved in this project. I'm like, well, dude, really? Come on, man. I know
Right,
you're not. I just was like sharing the goddamn trailer with you. But there's a
right.
little bit of that. But most of them aren't. Most of them are. It's a tight knit community out here, and everybody's. What I'm noticing this year is a lot of people have features coming up. I'm involved in a couple of them, but all the other directors from their other features are all helping each other, and that's what I like to see.
Yes,
Everybody's kind of come together, like, let's fucking get this thing moving for our city. Every
yes,
fucking local actor, every local artist. Let's do this together, because that's the
yes.
only way people are going to take notice. If we're all banding together, everything's going to come out better. You know,
Exactly.
if it comes out better, someone's going to take notice.
Right, and it's much easier when you got more people involved. You
Right,
know,
right.
because you might be lacking on something that you might need, and one of them might have it, and there it is. That's
Yeah,
complete. So that's why I
helping
always,
others, helping others is always fucking helping yourself too.
that's
That's
right,
just
always.
a happy bonus, you know.
That's it's just facts. That's
Just
just how
facts,
it
man.
goes. That's
It's
just how
good
it goes.
karma. If you're putting out good stuff in the world, a
Yes,
happy side effect is good things are going to happen to you because you're just being a good person. You know.
that's right. That's right. And so that's why I created my group, the Don Vic Show chat room. And that
Yeah.
room there, you go there and you post up anything you want, flyers, upcoming events, upcoming films, so that the people that are on my oops, lost them. Sorry guys. This happened. He probably I don't know. Lost. Oh, we back. Okay, hold on a second. We got him.
So
Yeah.
I lost you there.
Yeah. So I created the group for people to put, to promote their stuff on that page. So if you go to that page, the Don Vic Show chat group chat, you see everybody from paranormal to actors and all types of people posting up flyers, new events, upcoming.
Athletes too, right? Like boxers and stuff. You're interested in that?
Yeah, boxers. I got
Yeah.
boxers. You know,
I started in MMA. I made the decision when I was 21 to tattoo, and I stopped MMA because I was worried about breaking my hands.
wow.
But yeah, I'm real big in my martial arts in general. Yeah.
Yeah. I got my man Zachary Johnson. He's a MMA fighter.
Oh yeah.
Hazel Roche with Celebrity Boxing. Big shout out to Celebrity Boxing. Hazel Roche and Damian Feldman, which is the creator and owner of Celebrity Boxing. Big shout out to him and his family.
I wish I could see all the comments. I just see the ones that pop up at the top right now. Autumn Page Blown, I know her.
Jose Ortiz. What's up, Jose? Thank you for logging in and showing the love, baby. You feel me? So, how many films have you played in so far?
I think I'm up to if you were counting shorts and stuff, I think I'm up to 13, 14, something like that right now.
Okay. Well,
Just in like year and a half, 2 years. So.
Right. What do you love? What do you love most about the acting?
I think at heart, like I'm an introvert, extrovert. I'm an introvert resting, I guess. But like even when I'm around people and I'm tattooing them, like I feel like I was so big on like customer service, and customer service to me is like giving them a good day, because I hear so many artists or like clients just say like that artist, he did a great job, but that dude fucking sucked, dude. He was an asshole, or he was a silent weirdo or whatever. I'll never go back to him. And I was just like, well, no, like, cause that makes sense. Like, cause like if I tattoo you and I give you a bad experience, it's basically like your ex tattooed you. And you're always, it doesn't matter how good it is, you're gonna look down like, yo, fuck that guy. You know what I mean? I was like, no, I don't ever want to be that guy. I want you to have, and I think that's a little bit why I named it like tattoo therapy, is because everyone says ink therapy and tattoo therapy or all that shit now. But I said that 14 years ago. And I only said that because my clients told me shit that they wouldn't tell their best fucking friends. So that's where I kept the name. Like it became a popular thing, but I was saying it for all those years. And I made sure to like write it specific, like tattoo therapy, INK, like incorporated, so no one fucking confuses us with other people. And now there's an ink therapy that opened up in Bedford. There's a therapy ink in fucking Amherst and all this shit. But I was like, no one's gonna confuse us, dude. Our styles are the harder styles, and we have, our own flavor to us and shit. But no, that's why I named it that. It's just like it's therapy for people to get it. It's therapy for me to do it. Like if I were to go over the list of my diagnosis, dude, it's just easier to say I'm fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I got like 6 of them motherfuckers. It's hard to remember.
Right,
But
right,
no,
right.
it's good. It's good for me to like if I don't know about you, but if I'm not like actively creating, I'm like actively destroying. That's just my personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I got to
yeah.
be doing something, and it's got to be like working towards something good, or otherwise I'll just implode.
Right. Well, the good thing about being an actor is that you're always looking forward to doing something else. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
or being a part of something. Uh,
Performance arts is a big thing, and it's a different muscle in the brain to flex. And I always thought I had that part of me like in me, and then I was like, I just gotta see, you know. And a couple years ago, I got hurt, and I had to Well, actually, I told you the story. I had something crazy happen. We're not going to get into that. But then when I woke up from that, if you want to call it that,
yeah.
alternate universe type stuff. I was like, I need to reevaluate a little bit. Like, I'm always going to be a workaholic, but if I do just tattooing 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, like my body's not going to take it. So I
Right.
started, you know, reevaluating some stuff and trying to get back to all the arts. I started painting again, really hardcore. I started branching out. I started doing music again. All these things that I put off for 14 years, I started really, really diving in. And I was like, dude, I always, honestly, since I was a kid, I always thought that I was supposed to be an actor. Like I just felt like it was in me. And I was like, well, I waited all this time, I'm in my 30s now. Let's give it a real run. And let me
Right.
just see if I have that part of me, if that's real. And
Yeah.
very quickly in like some shorts and stuff like that, people are like, you got it. You like that. That's the thing. You don't act like a camera's on you. You don't act like you act like a version of yourself, but you don't act like yourself when it's time to go. And
Right.
improv and writing and all that stuff. It was just sitting there bubbling a little bit. Not I very much an amateur, honestly, but like people are telling me, whatever's there, man, I want to see it grow because it's there. And I want to instill that in everyone else. And like every type of art we do, the reason why I open this place is like anything you think you want, come over here, hang out. We'll push you in that direction. We'll try to show you the doors to knock on, whatever is going to help you. We're all about like art therapy. So we just wanted a place that could basically house anything we can think of. We got photography, podcasting, music, live music, paintings and the gallery, tattoos. We're holding classes all the time, epoxy pour classes, film 101 classes. Pretty much we got the space to house you, whatever your thing is.
Right. I like the barber shop and the tattoo shop for two reasons.
Yeah.
Besides the tattoos and besides the haircut. It's because any gossip that you need to know, that's where you need to go.
Yep.
Do you want to know what's going on in the neighborhood? Go to the barber shop and go to the tattoo shop.
100%.
And you know everything about the whole city. Okay.
I used to say like bartenders were the original therapists, and then it was like barbers, then it was like tattoo artists. And it's like, well, therapist is great. You're gonna pay a bunch of money. Or you could just pay your barber your tattoo shop and you're gonna leave with a product and that same therapy. Because it's the same thing.
That's right.
But wouldn't you rather leave with a product if you're gonna spend $500,
And still leave with your hair not done, your beard not sticked up, no tattoo, and you spent $500.
Right.
So tell us, who did you have the honor to film with?
Oh my God, this one was amazing. Like I do gotta give a shout out to everybody that was on Pay to Die because that was my first film with Sean. We had Eugenia Kuzmina. She's been like a supermodel since she was like 13, and she's hilarious. She came up to me right off the bat, so fucking nice, man, so nice. My first day on set, she walks right up to me and starts talking to me. I'm like, oh, that's good, dude. I got jet lag. I was like, thank you for being kind. Sorry, I killed you on the first day. So nice, man. She does stand-up comedy. We started getting conversation. She's like, get on stage. When I came back from LA, I got on our own stage. I had no plans to do it, but my dude knew that I was writing for a couple of years. Like, do you want to go up there? I did 9.5 minutes of comedy because of Eugenia Kuzmina, and I will always be grateful to her. for that. Like, that's a big thing. I'm a stand-up nerd. She gave me the kind of little, I was on set with real comedians and real legit actor comedians and shit. And like, I would just improv and write my jokes and say it at them, have to go toe to toe with these like veterans. And I'm like, but then I got to hang out with them for fucking 10 hours. These people are leaving in 5 minutes. I was so tired after the like working so hard to get to LA and worry about like the money I'm not making. And then when I got back here, I was too tired to be nervous. So it went really well. So I want to thank you, Gina Kuzmina, so much for that. We had Douglas Tate, he's Jacqueline's tricky guy. He was also like Jason in Jason versus Freddie. Freddie. So many good people on that. And then this one, I mean, it was just stacked the hell up. We had Scott Taylor Compton. We had Brett Wagner. It's so nice. That guy was so nice. He just came up like he made it talk like I was just talking to my dude that walked up. It was like he came up to me and just started talking. It was just easy as hell. At the end, I was like, "Hey man, can I get a selfie?" And also like all these up and comers. Like there's so many people like stars. Spencer Broslin. I went out with him and Josh Outson. He was my roommate for a couple weeks. Same thing with Salem Star. She stayed with us while in her time out there. Great fucking people. I fucking love them to death. To the moon and back. I'll always support everything they fucking do. They were amazing. And it was nice. Like when I went to LA, it was like like I got to go out on my own. It was just me. Never had that night to go with a friend. Got to do whatever I want. This one, it was like I had a little bit of that, and I also had like some comrades with me. So a little group. We were looking out for each other. But there's so many good. Lorelei Linklater, second movie I did. She worked on Paid to Die too. I didn't tell her the whole story, but you know it. She's going to be doing a one-woman art show out here, Tattoo Therapy Inc., the Erie Art Gallery, Mr. Hyde Studios in July. Super excited about that, and we'll leave links for that as well as her website. She's been in Waking Life, Boyhood, a bunch of big things, honestly, and she's a star, dude. And like when I say. We didn't get to do the 2s to 7, but we'll have this mashup podcast, and I want to give her the platform to tell her story. Awesome. She came up in the limelight, and she was child star actress early. She's an artist. She's a legit artist. She's amazing. When she showed me, I was like, let's do one more art show, blah blah blah. And then she's like, yeah, my dad will come out. You can pitch him this movie, blah blah blah. When I saw her art, I was floored. Like she's so amazing. Who else was in? There's so many people that like banded. Julie Roberts' brother, Eric Roberts.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get to meet him too much. I talked to him briefly, but there's a bunch of people that like banded together, and like there was people knocking at the door last minute though, and people were like, "This would be great, but we're full. Like we're full." Everyone at the end of this movie wanted to get in. I was like, we've been telling you for months, so like trying to get people on. I had a bunch of people back here like, I would love to do that. I was like, did you not see any of my posts? I could have got you in just because I worked with Sean on like a $500 acting perk, and you would have been acting with all these people. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I know it sounds a little weird. Mostly the money is, the time away from work. It's hard for people to do, especially out here in Cleveland, but you got to take that chance on yourself. I'm not spitting you bullshit. Like I worked with these guys. And then this time the set was so smooth. Sean was not stressed out at all. Yes. If you wanted to bring anything to him, like, I think this is going to be good. I think it's funny. I think it's to serve the scene. He's just like, what do you got? Oh, I like that. And everything I wanted to add to my character, I had 2 written lines. I had a lot more. That was the same. I know how Sean is. He knows how I am too. So I get why my character wasn't super written out. But when I get on set, anything I wanted to add and all that stuff, like I had a lot more than 2 lines in the movie now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he's so chill. He's so accepting. Nicole did an amazing job.
Oh, she's
like Paid to Die was great. It was one of the best experiences of my life. But you could tell there was a little bit some stresses and stuff on stage. But now Sean had an AD, a second AD, a third AD. He had Nicole. Joel was amazing. I'm a shout out to Joe too. Oh my God! Like talking about people picking up where they need to fucking pick up. You know, like
Yeah.
I did a lot of BTS and unfortunately my camera was stolen, so I feel like shit about that. But like, you know, I wrote for other actors. I was going around making sure everybody was like chill and like okay. You know, like sometimes you gotta like, you know, like how you doing kind of thing. You know, like everybody's all right. You know, like so I was trying to like doing that type of work. But you can see that these like everybody on set had the same goal, and that's how like good things happen. Like really, I have such high hopes for this movie. Honestly, I think everyone, it's not hopes. Everyone knows. You know,
Yeah.
I talked to Michael. I talked to Cameron off the side and Warren, and you know they were like, "This one's super marketable." I'm like, "That it is." I'm like, I'm talking. Let's get these. If you want help designing the action figures, I'm in, bro. Let's do these. You know, let's do these horror cons. I'll set up the tattoo booth right next to Desert Fiends, wherever
Yes.
I can help in post production.
Yeah.
And you know, Warren was like, I don't know, man. I think this one could like set off a few careers. And then Cameron turned. He's like, dude, I think this is going to set off a lot of careers, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. I think
And
everybody was so fantastic. Everything I seen while I was there, and everybody did their line. You did some. Dalen did down in the back, the back of the. That was great. I mean,
yeah,
it,
Elizabeth,
right.
we TK. I'm gonna shout
Yes.
out everybody
Okay.
right now.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. They're all
Feisty
to the
Five,
show.
man.
Yes, and the thing that caught me was the warmness, the love, the energy among all of us. Nobody there knew each other unless you played with them in a movie prior to that one. But everyone was
100%.
right. Everyone was warm. Everyone
No
back
one
then.
was walking around big time, and no matter how big they were, you know, they had a name to them or not. Everyone was warm
Normal.
and
Yeah.
like just a down to earth person. They had one person on crew. You know, he seemed cool at first. Then I was like, you know, getting a little weird vibes, and then you know, guy was gone. You
Right.
know, for his, whatever. I'm not sure what his situation was, but like that is it. On like over 200 plus people, I think. Right, there was a lot of
Yes.
actors alone. Talk about crew, and
Right.
that's it. Like you know, normally anytime you have a big group of anybody, and there's no like you know test to get in there, there's going to be an asshole. There's going to be more than one. You know, that
Yeah.
was a
Oh, definitely.
big set of crew and actors, and there was only like one little issue. And you know, he
Right.
might be a great person, like he was early on, and then you know,
Yeah.
might have been after. But there was like one situation, really. But other than that, everybody was down for the cause.
Yeah.
Everyone was putting their best self forward, and just so fucking nice. Like literally, like that turned into the Desert Fiends family, man. Like there's a
Exactly. I was
bond there.
about to say that. You took it out right out of my
There's
mouth.
a real fucking bond there, man.
Yes, yeah, there is a bond. That's what I brought home with me was that bond with all of you guys. You know,
It's a bunch of underdogs making big dog shit. Is what
I
it is.
call it the squad. The
Yeah.
squad. The squad.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
man.
right. I love it. I love it. So, tell us about your music. What are you
Oh,
doing?
so I'm a busy guy. So what I notice I have to do is I have to pivot every once in a while. So I took 3 weeks off the shop because I did Roger Miller's 2 to 7 actually, and right from that, this woman called me and she said, I saw your artwork. I would like you to be part of one of our shows in our gallery. And I was like, absolutely. And then she was like, I also saw that you'd like do music and all that. She's like, I was like, yes. She's like, can you play a show? Like maybe closing day. I'm like, mm-hmm. I didn't tell her I didn't have a band. So yeah. So you know, I was always the guy, I try to get a band together. I'm just not very bossy. And I'm like, it fall apart, whatever. But this time I was like, well, I'm either gonna break out my acoustic and play a show, or I'm gonna try and so I took 3 weeks off work. That's a lot of money when I take time off of work for a movie or whatever, you know? So I took 3 weeks off of work, and we only had 2 weeks practice with the full band with the new drummer. And we did a 3-hour set, a bunch of like remake covers, and we threw original in there because we only had 2 weeks. We weren't supposed to be working on originals, but we kept doing it. And I was like, well, this one's like really good and it's done. So let's put it in there. So our band's called Daywalker. And then right after the show, I love him to death, Sean Sweeney. He went back to his like Amber Heard situation though, and kind of went ghost. And so we've been on hiatus. And also, like, I didn't have time. I was building this place over here, moving from the small shop. And I think this summer we're going to get back together and go at hardcore because I know we got something there. Like when me and Sweeney sat down for the first time, it was like Jerry Cantrell and Lane Staley sat down. Like I was like, there's something here, man. Like I'm playing better. Our voices, complement each other. We had like basically people ask like I'm like, it's like 90s alternative overtones with like hard blues and like folk punk undertones. So it's like a modern kind of old school. I don't know, man. It's like a modern grunge, I guess, if you want to call it that. We like old blues stuff. We like folk punk. We like the 90s sound a little bit, like just beefed up a little. But our name's Dave Walker. When we are active again, you'll see it all over my social medias. But he's now 90 days sober off of alcohol. I got him sober over the phone. He went down to Florida to get away from the girl. He started reminiscing. I'm like, man, I can't reminisce with you, man. He's like, why? I'm like, because we can't reminisce about some shit that was about to pop off. Like we could have played in the Rock Hall for the My Sobriety Day. And I was in the Rock Hall with my paintings as an artist. I got invited first as a musician. We could have played that show, and then he dipped. So I just told him like it was. And he's like 90 days sober off alcohol. Got him sober over the phone, So hopefully this summer we can have the original band. I don't have to replace nobody back together.
Right. Maybe one day you can play something for me with your band on my live show.
I'm down, man. I'll send a link, or later on I'll leave the link to like our original that is just a live version. But I'll leave a link in the comments, see if you guys like it for our original. Yeah, I'm down, man. And when you know what, screw that, dude. Like we'll get you up here in the next month or two. We'll do some tattoos on you. And I think what I wanted you to do is maybe we'll talk about this music and podcast studio, and we'll make sure we're buying the right stuff. And maybe we'll set it up and do a podcast from here or something.
Yeah.
Let me know too, dude. I'll give you a little tour here in a little bit.
Yeah. Definitely. I definitely want the tour. Shoot, So what's your next move now?
Freeze up. I'm sorry. What was that?
I said, what's your next move now? What are you working on now?
Oh, so a couple of things in the works. So I was working on Bullets, Brothers, and Blood. My part got cut down to do Desert Fiends, which is okay. But that's a Johnny Woo flick, and all my friends are in that. So Johnny Woo, Bullets, Brothers, and Blood, they just wrapped that, I believe. And right now, I have a small part in that now. But right now, I'm about to do Scavenge with Andrew. I'll leave a link to his stuff in there. But I'm really excited because it's the first audition I ever did. I went on a modeling shoot just because I thought it might lead to acting, and I heard about this director on the drive out there. It was so weird. It was like, man, shit works fast sometimes, It's so weird. And then I found out, like, I auditioned for 2 parts. One was a cult leader, which sounds cool, and then one was a vampire because he's got a really interesting original story, full-length feature. This was a short story he did in college, and this is his baby, and this is the one he's doing right, And then I was looking at the parts. I'm like, well, this cult leader would have been cool if he had like story arc, because I would love to be a cult leader. Like if you see me like schmoozing people in and, this character arc, but it's just a short part. So you don't really get that. He's just caught. So I was like, that's cool. And I auditioned for it. But the vampire, let me say it right, Azazel, right? It's like that. So Azazel, he had a lot of character to him. Like, and there was like that vampire type hypnosis a little bit to it, and so his theme is what it is called Nightmares Unleashed, and this girl gets sucked into her TV after she was like dozing off watching a bunch of like VHS old movies. So the movie is a bunch of different horror genres throughout when she encounters other people, and so like my part is a little bit musical, not really, but a little bit musical, like horror, and vampire type traditional. She's at like a masquerade type ball type thing. So my audition was like a little bit vocal, which I'm a musician, I'm a singer. I was like, well, that cuts the actors in half, because some people might be able to act really good. they might not be able to sing. So I was like, this is probably my direction, you know? So
Right.
I was like, well, no one's going to care that I could sing like Kurt Cobain and Lane Staley. And I'm like, well, what would I sing on this audition? And I was like, you know, something that a vampire might sing to a bitch, you know, at like a ball. And I was like, well, let me think. They said they want range. So I'm like, well, Tech Nine's got range. I'm like, wait, didn't he do a horror opera? The Devil's Carnival too. So hitting on all sevens. And I had a buddy come over. We remixed it. We completely remade it. You know, the tracks, there's no tracks you can find on that thing. So we like redid it. And then and it's really, it's a hard song to do. You know, honestly, it's like rap, but not really. It's like opera. And then he like speed sings basically, almost speed raps, but speed sings almost biblical verses. So it's almost like speed rap in the Bible. So it's like, you know, one day I know come in, two of it's really crazy. So I was like, that's probably a good one just because it had so much range. And it worked out. And I got the part. And but I, you know, since then I got a bunch of shorts and I got these other movies. And so the first thing I auditioned for, I'm still yet to film in, but it's coming up. And, you know, the guy's like 22 years old. He's got like 200 IMDb credits under his belt. Like, guy's a workhorse. And he's just he's just a good human in general. So if I can too, man, like, please support him. He's just, you know, everything he does for his movie, and he pays his actors, and he works at Walgreens. You know what I mean? Like, he works at Walgreens, and it's just coming out of pocket for his costumes, everything, like, and he's trying to pay his actors. And I know other local directors out here who are, you know, midlife, established, have more money, better jobs. They're not trying to all pay their actors either, you know? So this is like a good fucking human, man. And he's trying to do it the right way. So if I can, dude, I'll leave his Indiegogo if you want like some cool perks and stuff like that. And just to check out the project, if you don't mind that. Yeah. Cause I got to give a big shout out to Matthew Mark Hunter right now for sure.
Yeah. Big shout out, Matt. Definitely. This is what we do here, man. We show everybody love. You know,
I appreciate it, man.
Everybody get to shine. We got new talent, new faces, and new stars.
Oh yeah, man.
This is the show where everybody knows your name.
Yeah. You agree, man. Like, I appreciated you so much. Like right off the bat, man, we got to talking and it was just easy, man. I was like, dude, I know this cat. You know what I mean? That's how it felt. I was like, dude, I know this guy. Like, this is my boy from Cleveland, dude. You know? And yeah. You had that fucking that attitude that he's. I'm like, dude, we got similar backgrounds probably. I'm gonna look into it though, but that's what it felt like.
Very much so.
Yeah.
very much so. But yeah,
it's just harder for us out here on the East Coast, man. Like, that's what we say in Cleveland. Like, everything's harder in Cleveland, man. So if you're doing it out here, man, you're doing it.
Yeah, definitely. East Coast is no joke. Show us, give us a tour of your location so the viewers can see a tour of your location.
Yeah. Babe, you know, can you get my my real quick, because I'm at 5% because I jump on my phone. I'm gonna get my it's right here, babe. In my bag. That little battery pack. Sorry, 1 second, guys.
Yeah, it's a nice place. You know, it's huge.
Thank you. So 1 second here.
Yeah.
See if this has any charge on it. Nope, it's not working. All right. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna try, man. If I go dead, I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna hit you back on her phone. All right.
Okay.
But I don't know if I can even turn this thing around. So right now, this is what is our designated photography and film section over here. So if we're like filming TikToks, whatever the hell. But if we want to close the whole place down, we're filming movies in the whole place. We're up to like 6 movies here.
Right.
Over here, pay no mind to the cage. It's been in a couple films, but we're gonna build out a little engineer room, and over here we're gonna have the podcast and music room. So right now it's just an office, a lot of extra art and all that stuff. Where this will be all roof put on, soundproofed. So if we want to score movies, promote movies, do any podcast, we're also open for rentals with all of our facilities. So if you think you got a good show, come up here and film it. Redline Radio will put you on. Over here right now, we're doing, this is Brandon Gone. Say hello, Brandon.
Woo! What's up, everybody?
What's up?
So they're doing an epoxy pour class, and he's just teaching people about the medium of epoxy. And right now, this class, right, Brandon, is all going to our buddy Joey. He's the Count of Cleveland. They have a little show. He's a vampire, basically, and his house caught on fire and his Jeep. And right now, everyone's kind of banded together. We're going to do a tattoo party up here, and all the proceeds are going to go to Joey and helping him out. So, yeah, we'll leave a link to his GoFundMe as well. And do you want to leave your hey, you want to shout out your where do people find you?
If you want to learn more about epoxy or anything like that that's epoxy related, you can check me out on Brandon GL Arts, Facebook, Brandon Gahan, and usually always here at Tattoo Therapy Inc. in Parma, Ohio.
There we go.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Ron George, he's an amazing effects artist and monster maker. So is my buddy right here, Billy. Come here. So that's Billy Butcher. He worked at the Young Filmmakers Academy as well. Also an amazing effects artist, monster maker.
This guy.
Both of them. They're top dogs, man.
Okay.
Contracts with Amazon and Netflix, all that shit, man. They're good.
A bunch of talented guys.
And Billy also is a tattoo artist here as well. So so this is our main hall. Show you around a little bit. Damian James, one of our artists up here. Tell them where to follow you.
Huh?
Where to follow you.
Oh, at Damian James Tattoo on Instagram.
Good shit. Thank you, man.
Yep.
Thanks, sure. All right, so this is our main hall, real quick. I'll just give you a little bit of a scope of the place.
That's great. I love it.
Yeah, so it's definitely an art gallery as well. This is Diana Vargas. She's been with me for a couple of years. This is my original apprentice.
Hi.
Give them where to follow you at.
At d.28.b.
I remembered it. It's d.28.v on Instagram. Diana Vargas. And then this is our main hall. We do everything from throwing art shows, live music events.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, this is so it's Tattoo Therapy Inc. Theory Art Gallery, Mr. Hyde Studios, because we do a bunch of different stuff up here. Our aftercare is also dropping Mr. Hyde's Tattoo Glide with Nate Scott. We've been developing it for like 4 years. It's better, man. Honestly, like Hustle Butter's great, H2 Ocean's great. We made our stuff to basically shit on it. Like there's a healing accelerator in it. It doesn't push out tattoo ink. It's kind of next level. So that's something we're about to drop right now. Okay. And this is that's the main hall there. And this is my station.
Oh wow! I'm gonna have to come out to Ohio, come check you out.
Yeah, for sure, dude. I'll tattoo you up. Some of my paintings there.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up a trip with my son and head out there.
Let's do it.
We're gonna come out there and check you out.
Podcast, make music. We're about to build that out right now, the music and podcast studio. So like, it should be ready to go when you get here.
Yes, I'm amazed. I'm very proud of you, man. I'm very proud of you. You're moving forward. You got your head,
I appreciate it, man.
You know where it needs to be, and you're a great guy. And
you're a great guy.
Yeah, we both are, right?
You're right. Pat each other on the back, man.
I see you going.
You know what this is, man. All this is mental illness. That's all it is, man. I don't have that thing that tells people like, I don't know, man. I'm like, nah, fuck it. Let's just go.
Yeah, yes. You got to. Right?
Yeah.
My mother said, take a whole bunch of rocks and throw them on the wall and see which one.
See what the fuck sticks, man. Yeah, for sure, man. You gotta, you get to, about. What it was I went through about 30 years of dealing with bipolar, eventually agoraphobia, developed like Asperger's. Like I'm on the spectrum. Very intelligent, but I'm lacking in certain areas. And then things developed from that, like agoraphobia and even selective mutism at points in my life. And the minute I had a little bit of relief from that shit, I was like, it's fucking over, dude. I'm like, I'm running at everything, and because now it's like if I'm at normal levels, like a normal person, I feel like a superhero at this point because I was working with a handicap my whole life, basically just trying to like be all right. The minute like I felt like normal, like a normal person should feel, I felt like a superhero at that point. So I was like, I'm running at everything that I put off, and just gonna give it, my best go, And that's all this is. And, you know, I try to use all this because it helps me so much in the arts to help other people. And I think the most important thing in life is to try to leave this place a little bit better than when you found it, you know? So if you can help others along the way and you found something that worked for you, like, you know, just try to introduce it to other people. Like, and you know, up here, you know, with addiction and mental health and all that stuff, some of these, you know, people are coming from bad relationships and stuff and abuse and things like that. So like modeling even and boudoir shoots or whatever, that's like just another aspect. Like that can build up that woman's confidence again. You know, that she's, you know, you're working with, you know, girls who are my front end girl who are now internationally published models, like, and they're working with you and they're making you feel good. You're getting these good photos that could like build something back up for you. And there's all these different avenues up here that we can explore on like how to help somebody, you know,
Right.
and using the arts. And I think it's such a good way for people to heal and to meditate and to like build up something for themselves, you know, having a good hobby or possibly a career path. So that's what like Art Addicts Anonymous is about. And we're just there to promote you and support you. People use it as like almost like an AA or a therapy in our private chats. At the same time, we just keep up with like, you know, what events are coming up or promoting each other, you know, professionally, because if you're in a better spot financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, you're going to be in a better spot to help others. Like, because if any of those things are lacking, you're just not going to feel good. You're probably going to use again, or you're probably just going to be sad. So like we try to address every aspect of that, you know?
Right.
Like you got to have money at least a little bit to be comfortable. If you don't have money, you're going to be sad. You know, you're not going to be able to do everything you want. So we try to bring up everything.
Right. Right. And that's the way to do it. You know, and I get it. That's why I like to do my show, because we talk about everything here, especially cases like domestic violence, human trafficking, you know, mental health and all that other stuff, because
it affects everybody, man, either directly or indirectly, you know, it affects us all.
So I like to hear stories that you know that are successful stories at the end, and I like to bring them on my show because you never know. Can you hear me? Oop, he stopped. Oh, his phone's probably died.
I'm back.
Okay.
You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sorry, man.
It's cool. I'm just saying that, you know, I love those stories because, you know, you telling your story can help someone, you know, and if we can save one person, man, that's, you know, you're getting the job done. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I got two. Wait a minute.
I got two audios in bed.
Hold on. I gotta give it one because then I have wait a minute.
Double the pleasure, double the fun. That's the greatness of the greatness.
Those are
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, hold on a second.
You sound good in stereo.
I sound what?
Good in stereo.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that one out of here. Hold on.
There we go.
Cool. So those stories I love because you never know who's listening. You never know who's going through these, you know, these situations and might need a way out, and maybe having had an idea on how to do it, and you telling your story about it on how you overcame it can give these people, you know, an idea. So wait a minute, Riley did it, and he, you know, went through this, and he actually went worse than what I went through going through. So
I'll give you the real, man. I was the worst alcoholic I knew physically. I was the worst alcoholic. But a lot of people will eventually get to that point. Like, you know, eventually like, I'm fine. That person's worse than me. That don't mean you're all right. But eventually you'll be that person. Like, I was successful as shit. And I was physically not good. You know, like I was going through my entire life maybe at 50%. And then you get in these meetings and stuff and you realize like these are doctors, these are lawyers, these are some people highly intelligent. the top of their fields sometimes, and they have this handicap. You know, it's just something genetically and also like the way they're raised, something went wrong and they don't get that normal, oh, this is a couple drinks, I feel good, or whatever it is. And it's never a white and black thing, you know, and people want to treat it like a white and black thing. I'm like, no. What you don't understand is that person, they didn't just wake up and shoot heroin in the arm. That was never my drug. I didn't do hard drugs. I mean, I did stuff, but not hard drugs. It just wasn't my thing. I wasn't into opiates and whatever, but it could have been. You know, it could have been for anybody. I was like, they had the same drink you had in high school. The same drink you had in high school set them on a different path because their brain chemistry was just off.
Right.
And, you know, and I hate to see people like dog people for that. It's like, if someone's come back from that, you really need to shut the F up, man. Like, they did something that you probably couldn't have done. It's a very low percentage of people that actually recover. You
That's
know?
right. It is.
And, you know, that fucking drink's one of the worst ones. You're not going to walk into the corner store and see heroin on the shelf, you know. And, so if you got that bug about you, you know, and you're able to overcome it, not only is it like socially acceptable, it's socially encouraged. You know, you don't go to a wedding and someone's like, dude, it's a wedding, shoot up. You know, it's not like, but for alcohol, it fucking is. They're like, what are you doing, you weirdo? You're not drinking, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like that. So like, you know, I'll tell you, I mean, I was far gone, and then this situation happened to me. And I can't expect everyone to have some type of divine type of intervention situation, but I told you about it. And then I also told you about like how weird life is and the little connections that can lead you to, like, in 8 months acting with Lorelei Linklater. And then she's saying, you know, my dad comes to my art shows and you can pitch him this movie because I'm in, you know what I mean? Right. It was very weird sometimes. And pay attention to the road signs in life. That's really what I'm going to say. It's because there's a lot more to life than people think, I think. That's been my experience from everything that happened to me that eventually got me sober, is that, you know, life's very strange, very, very strange. And if you're doing the right thing and you're paying attention, you know, crazy good things can fall in your lap. You just got to be, you know, if you hear that door knocking, open that thing. Yeah. Open that thing and take that chance. You know, go with your gut.
Definitely. I say the same thing. You know, it's happened in my life where, you know, I got to follow my instinct.
Yeah, know, for sure.
And just go with it. And see, the only people that really understand you are the people that are going through the same thing that you're doing or doing the same thing that you're doing. You know, you're an actor and a tattoo artist. You can't talk about that to a person that's, I don't know, a mechanic. Yeah. He's going to be like, what?
You know what we do have in common is a bunch of grown men acting like 12-year-old girls. So it doesn't matter if you're in a garage, if you're on a roof, if you're cutting grass, if you're in a tattoo shop. My God, I would rather work with a bunch of 12-year-old girls. They are not this dramatic, man.
Right.
Oh man,
it's insane. I'm trying to tell you something. So,
hold on, man.
What inspirational message would you give? What inspirational message would you give anyone that wants to get into the tattoo industry or the acting industry? What advice can you give them?
I could give you some real specifics on tattooing, man. Before I get into acting, draw your fucking ass off. Do every different medium. Get an iPad, get an iPad Pro, a big one, 12.9 inch, put on Procreate and learn digital, because everyone's on digital and you could do your work quicker, you could do crazier work, and if you could see it, you could tattoo it. Learn all the mediums, but draw your ass off. Don't get a fucking Amazon machine and start tattooing, because I'll tell you right now, no one's going to want to teach you the proper way and you're going to halt your progress. So do all your drawing, fill up a giant portfolio, go and get tattooed by your most reputable shop around the best artists. Get in there, get tattooed by everyone, become friends, and then show them that art. And then just come in and say hi and sometimes help around the shop. You'll get an apprenticeship. If you hang out in a barbershop, you're going to get a haircut. Do it the right way, because I tell you right now, a bunch of people are doing it the wrong way. and they're not even getting through their apprenticeships really, and all they could do is pull a straight line and do some mild black and gray, and then they're trying to act like rock stars. They're trying to get XYZ before ABZ. But if you do it the right way, and you go to art school, come out, and you're not going to be a starving artist in this world with tattooing. Do it the right way, and then you're going to be developing the new styles, and everyone's going to be trying to catch up to you. So to fill up your art portfolio, don't tattoo. Get tattooed by a bunch of people and get in with a good mentor. And then the sky's the limit, man. And like learn social media and learn how to post right and what's going to take off. There's so many aspects of the job. Being a tattoo artist is like having 10 jobs, though. It's not easy by any stretch of the means. Let me just put that out there. It's fun in a sense. It's not just you have no social life. Like it's very hard for me to do all these other things, especially being a shop owner. Honestly, it's not exactly an easy job, but if you do it right, it's a very rewarding job. And you can help a lot of people. You can meet a lot of cool people. I do have a great life. It takes a lot of work, though.
Yes.
But it is rewarding. Right. Acting, I'm new in it. I'm trying real hard, but honestly, I'm doing it on my downtime because I have a lot of responsibilities and stuff. So the fact that it has taken off like this is pretty crazy. And I'm from Cleveland, man, where there's not a lot of opportunity, but we have nice little local thing going on and popping off. I would just say work hard, bring your skills to the table. If like I've done a bunch of fake tattoos on people, and I've done some like makeup, and I always am by the director and the camera, and I'm talking to the sound guy. Don't neglect your sound guy. He's very important.
Yes, he is.
Very important, and he's one of the coolest people on set. Always, I don't care what set you're on. Sound guy, nice guy. So like, pay it. Just get around people, learn as much as you can. Be as helpful with grip, help with whatever. Be right there for when they need help, and then go do it. Because if you're helpful, you're useful. If you're useful, you're more than an actor. You're the actor who also helps everybody, and everyone loves you. Right. Be nice to people. Talk to people and just be a genuine. Don't be fake. Be a genuine. Be who you are. Fucking, bad kid from Cleveland, but a good person. And be who you are. And talk to those motherfuckers, and they're gonna be like, dude, it's so. I had a bunch of messages. It's so nice, especially I'm not a people person, and in this industry, it's really nice to meet a genuine person. I had a bunch of those messages coming in to me after Desert Fiend, and that means just be who you are, be a kind person, and people respond to that, and they'll call you back on the next set and the next job they got. Thank you, Sean. By the way,
yes, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Nicole. And
Sean C. Phillips, Nicole Vegas.
Doing a great job.
Joel, Joe, a bunch of people, man. Shout out Salem Star, shout out Josh Outson, Elizabeth. Josh, I love all you guys, man.
Yeah, Josh is here. Josh,
truly. What's up, buddy? Hey, Joe.
To work with you again. Yeah. So,
if you ever get a chance, just walk the strip of Vegas with Josh Outson, because he'll just dance you the directions that you need to go.
Okay.
Stories out of school, but give him a special type of gummy and he'll just dance you wherever you need to go.
Oh boy, that's funny.
I got pictures and videos. I'll send them to you later.
Yeah, please do. So again, give the viewers your website and where they can find you.
Yeah, so we are tattootherapy.inc. Is our website, correct, babe? Please find us on Tattoo Therapy Ohio on Instagram. Riley Wade Chace on Facebook. Best way to get a hold of me, at Riley Chace Tattoos on Instagram and TikTok. What am I figuring anything? Shop page on Facebook is just Tattoo Therapy Inc. INK dot, like incorporated. Yeah, man, get a hold of us. And also, you know what? In the spirit of us not doing 2s at 7, if you share this video, Don Vic's live, I will put up, if you can see everybody who shares it, Don.
Yes, I can.
Everyone who shares this video, let's put them in an entry for $100 gift certificate up here. If they're around here for a tattoo, if they're not from around here, I'll do a a digital live tour for them and show them all the artwork, and they get $100 off anything in here, and we will send it to them.
That's great. I love
So
that.
$100 gift certificate for Tattoo Therapy Inc., the Art Gallery, and Mr. Hyde Studios. And if you are around, please come get some work from me or any of my artists. They're all killers.
There you go, guys. So share, because sharing is caring. So I want to thank you, Riley, for coming on the show. You've been great. We're going to keep in contact because you never know. I'll be popping up places.
Thank you, brother. And let me one more. And you're coming out here, but let me one more say. The last weekend of July, I'm gonna double check the dates, stay in contact. But Lorelai will be doing probably all weekend. Her one-woman art show. I don't know the name of it yet. Maybe it'll be Link later or some shit. But she'll be doing her one-woman art show up here. Please, if you're around, come check it out. Stay in contact. We can send out prints if you want to check out her stuff online. LorelaiLinklater.com. Yeah, it will be a good, and if you're into film and you're, part of our crowd, please come on out. It might be very beneficial for you. Yeah. I do have ambitions to make this movie. Let me just put it that way. All right. And somebody might be showing up. Someone very important might be here when I'm pitching this movie. So it might be very beneficial if you're a up and coming actor or in our group to get out here. And
be a part of it.
Richard, just saying.
Be a part of the great family.
Come on back, man. Let's have a reunion up here, July. If you can make it out here, get on out here.
Okay, well, listen, you're fantastic. I'm glad that we have met. And I'm
likewise, man.
And I'm definitely, I got some people out there in Ohio too, that some rappers that I had on my show, good guys that from Ohio, and I know some other people, but when I decide to go out there, I'm definitely going to let you know that I'm coming out there. Maybe come swing through your studio, check it out. Maybe we can get something going live or something, get some signatures going on.
Yeah, I'll tattoo you live, bro.
Okay, cool. So thank you, buddy, for coming on.
Thank you, man.
Career, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, homie. I appreciate you so much, man.
All right.
Desert Fiends, man.
Desert Fiends.
All right, have a good one.
Yes. That was Riley Wade Chace in the building, folks. So there you go. That's the story. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is what we do on the Don Vic Show. Remember, everyone is welcome. And remember to share, and sharing is caring. I had so many amazing, great guests coming on the show. Saturday, we have the squad coming to the show. So make sure you tune in. We got 7 guests coming on the panel at the same time. It's going to be off the hook. I'm going to have a little game going on with the girls and the boys. So make sure you guys tune in and check out the games. You guys can join the game as well. No cheating or you're out the show. Okay? So, and also tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock. I have Elizabeth Chamberlain coming to the show. She is an actress. She's been in a couple films, and we'll be talking. I believe she's a model. So we'll be talking to her tomorrow and seeing what she's up to with her career as an actress and among other things that she's doing in her life. So tune in tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We'll talk to Elizabeth. Big shout out to Elizabeth. Big shout out to every single one of you guys that's on the live right now. And again, if you haven't reached out to me, you want to be on the show, make sure you inbox me, reach out to me, especially if you're a part of this Film Desert Fiends, and we'll get you updated with some dates and times to come on the show and talk about your experience on the show. So thank you everybody for watching, my YouTubers, my TikTok watchers, my Instagram watchers, and definitely my Facebook family right here. Thank you guys so much. You guys been great. Big shout out to Las Vegas, California, my people. You already know the vibes. It's your boy Don Vic from the Don Vic Show. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Make sure you tune in. Love you guys. Peace, love, respect. And I'm out of here.